People always say the best investment is in yourself, and usually it's a sales pitch, but I want to in this video explain why it is the best investment, investing in your skill set and your earning potential in 2024 and heading into the next 30 or 40 years. And I want to talk about this economically because that's the reason why we build a business. We make money so that we can buy stuff, buy clothes, we can buy a house, we can pay for our kids' schooling. But you have to look at the last 30 to 40 years because a lot of people, they do what their parents have been doing and assume that that's the way that they should be doing things. But your parents probably got their house for $50,000 and that same house is $750,000, but the income for W-2 jobs hasn't gone up at the same rate in that time frame. The idea is that costs are going to continue going up at a super high rate, but your income, if you're in a traditional W-2 job, isn't going to go up at the same rate. So it's this equation, and this gap is where the middle class used to be, right? The middle class way is dying, so you have to think, am I going to either join this and build a business that my income can grow at the same rate as the expensive cost of living, or you're going to get left behind? And you can't ask for the government to try to get you up there. You can do it, but you have to set the mindset that forget my 401k, forget my IRA, because you can't focus on 6 or 7% when your income isn't at its potential. So I want you to invest in your skill set, in your abilities, in your public speaking, your communication. Get those skills up. You're either going to make more money in your job or make more money in your business. As an example, when I first started my business, I was not a naturally gifted or comfortable speaker, whether it was in like a one-on-one conversation, definitely not a public speaking situation. I say on this channel all the time, I was that kid in school that was terrified of public speaking. Even reading from a book and the words are right there, I'd be terrified. So I was not naturally a gifted communicator, but I took up Toastmasters, toastmasters.org. It's a cost-effective organization. I think it's a nonprofit, and what they do is they help people with public speaking. So you do speeches, and it's not about public speaking only, it's about communication, right? That's what I'm doing right now. It's communicating your message to another person or groups of people, and they help you with your hand gestures, your eye contact, how you're speaking, if you say or like or you know. So I did that for about 2 years. I got a lot of great feedback. It hurt my ego a little bit in the beginning, but over time I got more comfortable with it. And then I started selling over the phone. I never knew that's how my business was going to transition, but I started selling over the phone, and naturally I would hear people say, wow, like you have like a voice for radio. You're very certain, very confident, but I didn't grow up like that. And so that little $10 a month investment in public speaking, which also was communication, it helped me make videos like this, which reach a lot of people, which help my business and make an impact. On the phone, I've done probably 10,000 sales call consultations now, and the public speaking and communication training had a huge impact on, again, how can I communicate my message as effectively and as crystal clear as possible. So that's an example of how do you invest in yourself. And an investment doesn't have to be a $50,000 mastermind. It can be a $10 a month public speaking course, right? Because if you're a personal trainer or a nutrition coach, or you have a photography business, your clients are going to invest in you if they believe in you. But half of that battle is based on how well can you communicate your value to them before they sign up. And so that also dictates how much you can charge and how you can get your dream clients. But if you're quiet, if you're shy, if you're not certain, if your voice is a little shaky, if you use a lot of filler words, high-level people look at that as, they're kind of new, they're a beginner. If they work with you, they're gonna not pay you what you deserve. But that's one example. Public speaking, communication, it's the best investment that you can make, and that's just my personal example. You may have your own situation where maybe a certain skill set or a certain course or program that can give you the best investment, the best ROI possible. This is not the channel to say invest $5 a day and you're going to become a millionaire in 100 years. Like, that's just the spreadsheet math. It doesn't work. That's what it is. It's on a spreadsheet, it looks good, but practically you're not living at your potential your entire adult life to then hopefully live at your potential when you're 75, when you're 80 years old, When you're too old to learn how to golf, you can't ski anymore, you can't snowboard, you can't live life to its truest potential. Your kids have kids. Like, you didn't give them the life that they really deserve because you were investing for the future. You're investing for when you're 80, 85 years old. If you have a business, learn from someone that's already made the mistakes and that's growing at a faster rate that you want to be at. Don't invest in your 401k, your IRA, if your income isn't where it needs to be, because at that point you're fighting a losing battle and you're going to end up on this side of the equation. So comment below if this makes sense. If you have any other questions, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.